Good morning and happy Halloween, Flashes. I'm Evan Schofield. We start with early voting updates all around Ohio. Early voting is off to a hot start across the country, and Ohioans have cast their ballots in large numbers while there are only a few days left to vote early. Over 1 million Ohioans have voted in person, and 800,000 have been returned via mail-in voting. Compared to the 2020 election, numbers have been off the charts this year with voting in multiple counties. With more on voting in Ohio, KSTV's Tyler Schlosser has the story.
And I don't know why anybody would find exercising a constitutional right is a waste of time, because it's not.
People across Ohio seem to agree, but for many, spare time is hard to come by.
I just don't see how everybody can get their vote in.
That's where Ohio's early voting system comes in.
But on actual voting day, it just gets really hectic. Everybody rushing.
I work on Tuesdays usually on voting day, and some days I don't do it because I just don't feel like going there after work, so I figured get in and get it done.
Early voting is more popular than ever before. More than 1.6 million Ohioans have already voted, which has beat out total early voters in 2020 and 2016, with the election still 6 days away. The process is designed to be accessible to everyone who wants to participate.
But I think the demographics are the same for early voting as they are for voting, period.
Early voting across Ohio will be available every day until November 3rd. The times differ a little each day, so make sure you plan your vote ahead of time.
There's no way for there to be change unless people.
Browns owners Dee and Jimmy Haslam have donated over $700,000 to Republican organizations this election cycle. Their efforts also contributed to an organization that opposes Issue 1 that would change how Ohio redistricts. The Haslam's donations to Ohio Works matches the second largest individual contribution to that organization that opposes Issue 1 looking over the past 2 years. They've spent over $6.5 million into American elections. In neighboring state Indiana, the state announced their winners for their annual I Voted sticker design contest. The first place winners receive recognition for their work for the chance to get involved in the election process. Each design is always displayed on the Indiana Secretary of State's website, as residents will get a new sticker at Polls Tuesday. A new Democratic lawsuit suggests election officials are not correctly addressing ballot delivery issues. The Erie County suit claimed around 20,000 voters have not received any mail-in ballots. According to Democrats, it isn't guaranteed replacement ballots will be delivered in time. All affected are waiting to hear about their voting status, but the decision lies in the hands of the Court of Commons. Officials are monitoring 2 accounts of arson as ballot boxes in Portland, Oregon and Vancouver, Washington were burned, destroyed many ballots before Election Day. Officials claim this is linked to a third incident in which officials in Vancouver removed an odd device from the drop box. The story is ongoing as officials are questioning whether or not it's safe to vote through the mail. Offices in the U.S. aren't sure fighting in the Middle East will end by Election Day. Multiple sources believe Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is waiting to see election results before ending anything. Still, envoys are traveling to the region to try and end conflicts, but that is no promise the war in Gaza will come to a halt. Protesters continue to call for a ceasefire in the U.S. with this ongoing story. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden hosted local area students for a trick-or-treat event. Children connected to the military were also involved as they dressed up in their best costumes and received candy from the president. As the election draws near, Halloween fun at the White House is something Biden takes great pride in, spreading positivity this holiday season. That's all we have for you today. For more, check out Kent Wired on all socials and all newscasts airing on YouTube. I'm Evan Schofield. Have a great day, Portage County.